40, 30, 20, 10. Retard, retard, retard.
So welcome back, guys. Just about to be ready. We're just going to go into the airport here. Let me just go. Now, which parking gate shall we use? Andreas, welcome back. Welcome back, everyone. Sieran, hello to you. Right, let me just go try this one and set this departure fly. So since we are doing abnormals, oh come on, just sign in again. Since we are doing abnormals, I'm just wondering. Right, we're live time, live weather. Cool. So I'm thinking not to use FS2 crew because I'm not sure whether or not that will work correctly. You're 131. Let me just connect here real quickly. So we are American Airlines. Call sign is going to be American 3977. Right, let's connect. Too many clients connected. Are you kidding me? Like I said, because of that, let's do Canada, shall we? There we go. Now we're connected. Cool. So let's start Quassel. That's a beautiful add-on, isn't it? Look at that. I think that's Fly Tampa, isn't it? Fly Tampa. Oh, there's Kipman there. Look at that. Right opposite. There he is. Fantastic. So we have ATIS. We've got approach departure. Fantastic. Thank you so much for the support here. And the Canadian Goose. Hey, hello from Toronto departure. Nice. Looking forward to hearing your voice. And Toronto Centre as well. Oh, you're right. Yeah, it is. Toronto Centre. TOR Centre. Cool. And Snipsy. So why is my GSX not working? Come on, load, please.
Couldn't find valid airport data at this position.
Oh,
services are not available.
Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, well, disregard then. We'll use the FENIX stuff then. Hey Voyager, sorry for the late call out. Good evening to you. So we're going to tap import from SimBrief. Right, 37 minutes there. That's good. Toggle jetway. That's working fantastic. Cool. You see? So that's fine. That's that. That close again. Cool.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Duo Channel experience.
Thank you so much.
Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight infotainment will be served. Thank you.
So the Canadian Goose, thank you so much for not only coming online today, but also subscribing to the channel with Switch Prime. That's really kind. Thank you. So the weather here right now, let's have a look, is 330-18, no, that's Boston, sorry. 330-18 gust 25. It's a bit windy there, but high pressure. Kennedy, the alternate, looking good as well. And we've got Leicester, so Toronto Pearson International, we've got 9 degrees plus. What, 3070? Good Lord. That is high pressure, my word. No wonder it's so beautiful. Just need to do some sim settings here. Cabin, get rid of that. Callouts. Controls link, that's fine. Units. And just what kilograms, please. Nice. Save. Yeah, nice. Okay, that's all cool. Excellent. Oh, nice. Yeah. Oh, man. That's something I would look forward to as well. Yes, again, beautiful, beautiful scenery. And in the background, there is downtown Toronto. A bit hazy today, but it looks typical kind of an autumn day. I'm surprised how well. Maybe somebody lives in Toronto and maybe can confirm if it looks that way or not. Game crash to desktop in cruise flight. What kind of graphics card do you have? Because that sounds a lot like a memory issue. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Oh, is she arguing?
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Duo Channel experience. Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight infotainment will be served. Thank you.
Okay. Ooh. I would say that's some aggressive body language right there. Blimey. The way he looks away. Is he giggling? Is that laughing at? No. What a weird scene. That is so strange. Oh, right. Okay, let's get back to the show. Yeah, she's really mad. So we'll import that. Cool. So I have the ATIS here. Let's have a look. So we've got ATIS on VATSIM. So
Welcome
it says
aboard
Info
the
Golf.
Captain Black Box Duo Channel experience. Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin,
That's
where
really kind.
complimentary
Turboprop.
drinks, snacks and premium flight infotainment will be served. Thank you.
Turboprop 82. Thank you so much for the 2 months. Thank you for support. Thank you, thank you. A young Canadian woman lecturing an older Canadian man is basically a state of political... Is it really? Okay. So, ground charts. Let me have a look then. Good lord, there's a lot of charts here. Man. Low-vis, de-icing, all kinds of stuff. Standard minimums. Fan blade de-icing shedding. Okay, that's interesting. They got some de-icing shed areas where we do engine run-ups. Look at that. That's pretty neat. I've never seen that before. They actually define where you're allowed to increase the N1 to do ice shedding. Parking areas infield. Good lord. Taxi lane limitations. Look at all of these charts. Man. There we go. That's one chart I want to have. So here we are on that terminal. That's something we need. And then we go and so depart. Oh, I was just saying that departure runway. 06 right. Oh god, that's something I completely got wrong then. 06 right. How on earth are we going to taxi all the way down there? Blimey. Right, 06 right is for departure. Cool. That also means departure. We filed. Oh, hang on. Why am I logged out? Doesn't it save the credentials? That's our flight. Hey, Captain Beer Bear. Well, one day. So I'm literally came home yesterday afternoon. I've got to go back to Frankfurt tomorrow morning. First for the medical, and then I'll go. And I'll go flying tomorrow evening. So how do I get the aircraft position centered? Is there a trick to this? Oh, import and open. There we go. There we go. I haven't pressed that. So that's the routing we're planning. Yeah, be a bit. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's just, man, I'm looking so forward to my holidays. So let's go. Actually, let's do it on the EFB. So the flight plan says it's the Kepler 3 departure. Kepler 3 departures. At least those ones were the ones that were filed, but they're not available for 406. So we got all kinds of. Oh, actually, hang on. Kepler. Maybe there's Kepler 06 as well. Hold on. Try the search function. Kepler. Oh yes, there is. There is also charts Kepler 3 departure for 06. Yeah, just go to search for them. Kepler. There we go. And there we got 6 right. So 6 right, unless otherwise assigned by ATC. Climb heading 057 to 1,000 feet. Continue climb heading 057 or assigned. Expect radar vectors to mobile and then assigned or assigned route. Unless otherwise assigned by ATC, maintain 5,000 feet. So that's something we can put in here already, 5,000. And it was 3070 on the altimeter. Good lord. It was to Beirut, and it was a horrible flight, Bob. We had turbulence the moment we reached top of climb until we had top of descent, and all levels. I heard people complain on all levels about turbulence. It was from light, moderate, and some it was rare, but we got some severe turbulence as well. It was quite nasty. Yeah, but that happens. But it happens rarely, thank God for that. But yeah, you know, on a almost 4-hour flight, that was really tiring. So let's do the init here. No, I had layover. That's the exotic part, really. So I did have layover there. So that's the right flight init. Then let's do init request. Is it possible to use the approach hold points to buy some time before landing procedure or other tasks? How ATC would respond? Well, I mean, they wouldn't be happy really if you. Well, it depends on when you would ask for it. So if you ask for it early enough, maybe they can arrange something. But I wouldn't do it as a normal procedure. Now you can always say that you have a technical issue, for example. Now don't tell anyone that I said that. All right. So it's just between us two here, all right? So you could say you've got a technical issue, you need some time to solve it, and that you want a holding pattern somewhere, all right? Then you should be fine. But don't do it as a standard procedure. All right, 370 is the initial level, and minus 56. It's not too bad. Minus 56. There we go. In real life, well, I mean, you would not really do that in real life because literally you're burning so much fuel. Oh, Kappa, okay. I mean, it works in the sense that obviously if you actually have an issue, well, yeah, you would request a holding somewhere, buy some time. So I'm gonna. Oh, hang on. Where's my flight? Where's my hair? Mass and balance. Reset all. How come I can't get that from SimBrief? Oh, because I haven't loaded the flight. I have. Hang on, I've loaded the flight plan. What's happening here? Hello? That's all done. Tap. Mass and balance. Ah, there we go. I'm going to do instant now, guys. Just get everything finished. We'll go and get the AP started. Yeah, the FENIX does look nice, absolutely. So let's get the clearance. So let's see who's responsible for clearance then. PDC is available. Yes. Fantastic. So let's do the load sheet first of all. Let's accept that. So we've already got 58.6. And that's still a preliminary. So we'll take the preliminary. That's 31.6. Hang on, if it's the preliminary, I'll leave that open. Fuel is 5.9. There we go. So let's have a look at ATC request pre-departure clearance. The ATIS information is information Golf still, so we've got Golf. Gate number, I have no idea, where am I? Where am I? 134. Why did that just disappear? There we go. With station is, I guess, Charlie Yankee Zulu. Alright, let's send that off. So init A page, B page, there's a couple of things we still need to fill out. For example, hey nuclear jet. Oh, PDC via private chat. Oh, sorry. Okay, well, then we're going to go with voice then. 128.8. No, we'll contact voice. That's fine. Voice clearance in the US is always fun. For that, I need a pen and a paper. Where else are my pen and paper? Paper there. And a pen. We'll take that. So, American. American. It's 3977. 3977. We've got Golf. All right. Toronto departure, good afternoon from American 3977. Information Golf requesting clearance, please. 28.8, isn't it? Toronto departure, good afternoon from American 3977.
American 3977, Toronto departure, good day, say again.
Yeah, we're at stand 134, information golf requesting clearance to Boston, please.
American 3977, cleared to the Boston airport via the Kepta 3 departure, Alpha transition, flight plan route. Departure runway 06 right, squawk 2251.
American 3977 is cleared to Boston via the Kepta 3 departure, then Bempa and flight plan route, runway 06 right and squawk 2251.
American 3977, your readback is correct. Push start at your own discretion. Call me ready for taxi.
Push start own discretion, call you for taxi, American 3977, thank you.
American 2943, you ready to go? 2943 is ready to go. American 2943, cross 06 left.
So squawk 2251.
And then wind calm, clear takeoff 06 right.
So get this
clear for takeoff
ready.
06 right. American 2943.
So that.
Toronto departure, WestJet 717, request IFR to Vancouver, ready copy with call.
So why is the alternate not in there?
WestJet 717, Toronto departure, good day. Clear to the Vancouver airport via the AVSIM 7 departure, USIT transition, flight plan route. Departure runway 06 right, squawk
6 right.
5256.
Kepta 3 departure.
WestJet 717,
Bumper
clear
transition.
Vancouver on the MSFS 7 departure, 06
So there's the routing.
right. USIT transition.
So Boston.
Then squawk 2256.
Let's see if we have ATIS in Boston. No, we don't.
And
So the
WestJet
wind there is
717, readback is
330
correct.
at
Push
18.
start at your own discretion. Call me ready for taxi.
So
Alright, we'll call back for taxi,
330 means best runway then is 33, obviously. So we go 33 left ILS.
Toronto departure, good afternoon, American
And it's gonna be
1730, information Charlie Airport to Charlotte.
American
J-Fund
1730, Toronto
2.
departure, good day. Cleared to the Charlotte airport via the VATSIM 3
And we
departure,
are
Fox
coming
transition,
via
flight plan route. Departure runway 06 right,
Ponset.
squawk
Ponset, I don't know how to pronounce that.
2260.
Ponset.
Clear to Charlotte,
approach
Charlie
via
departure, Foxy transition, runway 06 right and squawk 2260, American 1730.
American 2943.
buddy, when you get contact me as controller by another center, okay?
Runway heading, climb 7000.
Runway heading up to 7,000, American 2943.
And American 1730, your readback is correct. Push and start at your own discretion. Call me for taxi.
So there's a parking
We call
gates,
taxi 1730.
airport info, that's what we need. And so 33 left is this one there. Okay, that's a long runway. That's a landing runway we expect. And then we've got the star, J-Fund 2 RNAV, and the approach ILS 33 left, cut 1 though. There we go. Right, that's the ILS.
American 2943, turn right, direct Burley.
So that's
on
via
course.
Ben. Okay.
Right, direct Burley on course, American 2943.
So let's check the routing here real quickly. So takeoff radar vectors to Mobile, then all the way to the arrival routing. Man, we hopefully have beautiful view. We should see JFK, I think, as well. So that's the arrival routing. We'll check the altitudes later. And that's the transition, and then to Ben. Okay, fantastic. That looks good. So, and at A page, B page, now we have alternate fuel, supposedly
American 2943, climb flight level
1.8 tons to JFK.
Level 230, American 2943.
Extra time we'll get better later on. We have a bit of extra fuel. No, we don't. Oh, maybe a bad idea. Let's just increase the fuel just a tad. I forgot to add extra fuel. And obviously, Boston, you would take some extra fuel, no doubt. Actually, let's go 80s config here. No. MCB menu, config, fuel. So we're going to add, let's say, another 7 kilograms. So 6.6 is the fuel there.
Departure, good afternoon.
So we've got
American
58.5 and
3672 on the ground,
29.8.
with Gulf requesting IFR to Chicago.
American 3672, Toronto departure, good day. Clear to the O'Hare Airport via the GoPup4 departure,
so
Hockey transition, flight plan
that.
route. Departure runway 06 right, squawk 2255.
Cool. RatNav. Let's go Toronto again, start, and then Captain 3. So we didn't get a different altitude, so 5,000 is what we expect. There's Kipman. So initial heading is going to be 057 degrees. And, all right, so... But sometimes we get takeoff clearance, they may give you a different heading. So if you don't give you another heading, it's going to be 057. Right, I'll leave the RatNav clear in this case. So... Performance.
1mil A696, thank you very much. Just want to confirm you were clear for your ready for your IFR climb.
Captain Baby Road, it's third quarter, so what expect?
American 3672, please go back for departure.
Would expect all the
Runway 06 right, squawk
budgeting, 23 quarter final statements, my favorite part. Oh, okay, yeah.
American 3672, you were cut off. Can you say again?
So it's the final load sheet, right runway, we're departing 6 right. Huge list of runways there. We'll take packs on today.
American 3672.
Just because otherwise I'm going to forget. 64.2.
Transition, runway
Let's take a
06
little
right,
bit
squawk
lower
2255.
QNH setting there and a little bit higher temperature.
Your readback is correct. Push and start at your own discretion. Call me ready for taxi.
And then we'll actually intersection takeoff. That's a good point, really.
Call for taxi. American 3672.
So
American 2943, contact center 125.
I don't think we're going to get, well, Delta 8.
2577, American
So
2943,
let's try
thank you very
that
much.
maybe.
A696, thanks for the patience. I have your IFR clearance advised ready to copy.
That's full length anyways, so. Full length, and we got Flex 67, flaps 2 departure, down 0.3. We'll take it as it is.
Departure runway 06
So
right,
2
squawk
down
2275.
0.3, put in there. Then we've got 67. And then 140, 140, 143. Transition 18,000, obviously.
It was a 696.
We're going to take
75.
We're going to take
696, thank you very much. Your readback is correct. Push and start at your own discretion. Call me ready for taxi.
So we'll leave it as it is, and then engine out is 2,100. And procedures just straight out.
WestJet
057 degrees,
Alpha Julia.
20 miles.
WestJet 717, runway 06 right, altimeter 3070. Taxi
right.
Alpha Juliet, Bravo, Delta, cross 33 right, cross.
Ooh, that's a long taxi clearance. Good lord.
Alright, 06 right via
So there we
Alpha
go.
Juliet, Bravo, Delta, cross.
Secondary flat
33
band,
right,
copy active.
06
Let's do a quick
left,
turn
WestJet
for the last thing to do. And then we're going to land on approach is going to be 05. So an ILS 05, no star, and no via. Good, so we are going to depart 06 right via the Captain 3 departure, 5,000 feet. The sector in that area is...
American 1876, Toronto Center, good day. Correction, Toronto departure, good day. You are cleared to the Charlotte Airport by the VATSIM departure, Boxy transition.
Well, it should be at 4,000 feet.
Departure runway 06 right, squawk.
And we have extra fuel of...
Roger, American 1876, good plans to Charlotte via the...
Well, now we've got 600 kilograms extra fuel. It doesn't say that here yet, but we'll do so later. 600 kilograms extra fuel.
Sorry about that.
Taxi out. Now it's going to be a bit of a interesting taxi out. So we've got lots of taxiways. Crossing runway, so we have hotspot there, crossing runway.
Squawk 225.
Definitely pen and paper ready for the clearance.
Cut off, keep taking a squawk.
Already briefed the engine out, straight ahead, acceleration 2100, radar vector spec, runway 05 for the approach. We're going to be below max landing weight. Hey Brad, how you doing? You're going to love this, Brad. We are in Toronto, as you can see.
American 876, Roger, thank you very much.
Anything else?
Your readback is correct.
So we've got all standard stuff, no
taxi.
abnormals, so currently
Roger.
all good. Just gonna see the doors are closing. Yeah, I already seen. So Brad, maybe you can confirm. I'll show you the weather in a minute. Maybe you can confirm that it actually looks like that in real life. So doors are closing. APB on, that off, goes on. I can close them now. Yes, I do. I do have filters from NVIDIA. Game filter is called, I think. All the settings are on my Discord channel or my website, blackbox.711.com. So that's what what Microsoft gives me. So there's downtown Toronto. That's kind of the weather I'm getting here at the moment. Cockpit preparation checklist.
Not a problem.
Gear pins, covers removed. Fuel quantity 6,580 kilograms balanced. Seatbelts on. ADIRS, NAF, and Bauer Ref 3070
Radar check 1-2.
is almost set. God, it's got to dial up here. 3070, crazy.
Thank you.
That is just nuts. Right, 3070 set. That's the cockpit preparation checklist completed. Before start, parking brake is set. Takeoff speeds thrust V1 140, VR 140, V2 143, flex 67. And windows closed. Beacon is on. And that's the before start checklist completed. So we are cleared for push by the controller already. So he just said call for taxi. So let's connect the tug. Hey Flight Sim, how you doing? Yeah, I have. The thing is, with Navigraph, I need to play around with that. The whole UI has changed, so I need to get into all of the nitty-gritty bits to find out what has changed. So, tow bar connected, or tow connected, release park brake, brakes released, transponder is on. Let's start.
Jazz 8928, Roger, thank you very much. You're cleared to the Philadelphia airport via the Regis 5 departure, Papa Sierra Bravo transition, that's flight plan route. Departure runway 06 right.
What's happening here?
2250.
Why can't I? Oh, hang on. No, that's all done.
Jazz 8928, cleared to the Philadelphia International
Oh man,
Airport.
it just worked. Come on.
Via the
There we go.
Start.
There we go.
Jazz 8928 is the Regis 5 departure with Papa Sierra Bravo transition.
Jazz 8928, cleared to the Philadelphia International Airport via the Regis 5 departure. Papa Sierra Bravo transition. Expect runway 6 right for departure. Squawk 2250.
What just happened? What is going on?
Push and start match crash and more advise for taxi. Jazz 8928.
So I guess... Come on, let's try again. There we go. No! Oh my god. What is going on? Andreas, yeah, everything's going wrong today. Even GSX has messed up today. Come on. You can do it. Come on. You can do it. Oh my god.
Aircan 265 on departure, good day, Canada 265 would be Aircan 265, you are cleared to the Winnipeg Airport by the Earth-South 4 departure, cases transition flight plan route, departure runway 06 right, squawk 2266.
Oh, that was a good connection there.
Okay, 265, your reback is correct. Push is starting on discretion.
We're finally there. Fantastic. So everything's done to start.
WestJet 717 on departure, fly runway heading, winds calm, clear takeoff 06 right.
Clear for takeoff, runway heading 06 right, WestJet 717.
WestJet 1210, draw departure, good day, here, 5x5. WestJet 1210, you're cleared to LaGuardia Airport via the Captain 3 departure, Alpha transition, flight plan route. Departure runway 06 right, squawk 2267.
Right, let's just stop here. That's good enough.
WestJet 1210, readback is correct.
Good engine start. Let's start engine number 1. High quick set. And let's remove the tow tip. Right, so it is a beautiful day for flying, absolutely.
Departure, good afternoon. WestJet 529, information golf, requesting
so let's do the after start
WestJet 717, identify passing 1,300 feet, climb 7,000, maintain runway heading.
The trim is down 0.3.
And that was WestJet 529 calling.
Up,
A firm.
Down.
WestJet 529, draw departure,
left,
good day. Cleared to the Winnipeg Airport by the Earth-South 4 departure,
left,
cases transition,
right,
flight plan route.
Neutral,
departure
after
runway
start
06
checklist,
right,
anti-ice off, econ status checked, pitch trim 30%.
Alright, we're cleared to Winnipeg,
neutral,
Earth-South 4, cases transition, runway 6 right, flight plan route. Squawk 2273, WestJet 529.
WestJet 717, turn left direct, ABSEP on course, climb flight level 230.
So let's get the taxi clearance. Get ready, pen, paper.
Alright, left turn, ASVAB, and then flight level, say again,
Give me flight level 230.
Level 230 direct to ASVAB, 717.
WestJet 529, your readback was correct. Push and start at your own discretion. Call me ready for taxi.
Alright, we'll push this back for us and we'll call you for taxi, WestJet 529, thanks.
Windmill 8696, requesting taxi.
Windmill A696, runway 06 right, altimeter 3070. Taxi via Alpha Kilo, Bravo, Delta, cross 33 right, cross 06 left.
Windmill 8696, taxi.
So that's Alpha Kilo, Alpha Kilo Bravo, Delta, cross 3 right, and cross 06 left.
American 1730 with comm, clear takeoff 06 right.
Clear for takeoff 06 right, American 1730.
And Toronto, American 3977 with Golf, request taxi.
American 3977, runway 06 right, altimeter 3070, taxi via Alpha Lima, Bravo, Delta, cross 33 right, cross 06 left.
American 3977, altimeter 3070, will taxi via Alpha Lima, Bravo, Delta, crossing 33 right and crossing 06 left. So, clear left side, clear right side. I just had Kidman as well. I'm really surprised that Kidman flies along here as well, which is cool. Because the American procedures are a little bit different. Brake check. Brakes are working. So Alpha Lima, let's have a look. We'll exit pretty straight ahead, Alpha Lima, and then we'll take the second to the left, Bravo. So we're going to take our time. There's no extra prizes for taxiing fast.
Western 717, contact center 125.77, good day.
2597, for WestJet 717
Lord, even some oil spills there. Look at that. Cool. There's Kipman right there. Cool.
American 1730, identified passing 1,400 feet, maintain runway heading, climb 7,000.
Runway heading 7,000, American 1730.
American 3977, give way to A320 coming off of your right side, heading left-bound. Left.
American 3977, traffic is inside, giving way.
American 1730, turn right direct mobile on course, climb flight level 230.
Direct mobile on course, flight level 230, American 1730.
Oh no, what's this?
Afternoon, Toronto departure, Delta 1038 with you with Terminal 3. Looking to pick up my IFR to Montana.
Delta 1038, Toronto departure, good day, clear to the Montana airport via the GoPup 4 departure, hockey transition, flight
So
plan
there's
route.
Bravo.
Departure
Just say roger
right,
after every transmission.
274.
Oh dear.
Departure at 1038. Sorry, I forgot to tell you, I do have information golf. Expect departure 06 left, squawking 2274. I'm clear to Billings via the GoPup, hockey transition, and then as filed.
Delta 1038, thanks. Read back as correct, push and start your own discretion, call me for taxi.
I will call you for taxi, Delta 1038.
A long taxi clearance, yeah, it is. But that's just the way it is sometimes, right? I mean, taxi checklist. Flag controls checked. Flap setting. Config 2. Radar predictive system is on at auto. Engine not selector normal. Nemo, take off no blue, and that's a taxi check that's completed. So Delta to the right, and we're clear to cross already.
American 1876, hello again. Confirm squawking mode Charlie and 22.
So that will be Victor. We don't want a Victor.
2254, please.
We want to be on Delta.
Affirm, with squawking 2254, and mode Charlie.
So we're going to cross a runway, so strobe
American
lights
876,
on.
thanks very much, I have you now. Runway 06
So there
right,
you go, that's
altimeter
Delta, that's correct.
3070, taxi via Alpha Tango, Bravo, Delta, cross 33 right, cross 06 left.
Roger, taxi to runway 06 right via Alpha Tango, Bravo.
So checking left side clear,
Delta,
right side is clear.
Right, to 06 left,
Clear to cross.
American 1876.
Oh wow, all the icing trucks there, look at that. They're getting ready for winter.
Jazz 8928, ready for taxi, 6 right.
Jazz 8928, confirm squawking mode Charlie and 2250.
Next stream, Bob, you're getting a computer. Nice, you're getting your computer back. That's cool.
2250, Jazz.
That's been a long time with that computer then, hasn't it? So all the way down until Delta 8 cross, and then we're almost there.
Jazz 8928, transponder set and ready for taxi with information.
So I'm going to start my FSI panel.
Jazz 8928, thank you very much. Runway 06 right, altimeter 3070, taxi via Delta Romeo, Delta, cross 33 right.
So I'm going to enter my failure now. I'm not going to let you know which failure we're going to get. Well, it's a hydraulic failure, obviously.
Jazz 8928, could you repeat that again?
Not a problem. It's going to be 06 right via Delta Romeo, Delta, cross 33 right, cross 06 left.
Jazz 8928, 6 right, taxi via Delta Romeo, Delta, cross runway 33 right, and cross runway 6 left.
Stepke, I guess.
American, correction, Air Canada 265.
From the 23rd onwards, yes. Because I'm going to have holidays then and have a lot more time to stream.
Alpha Lima, Bravo, Delta, cross 33 right, cross 06
So,
left.
yeah.
Runway 6 right, altimeter Alpha Lima, Bravo, and Delta.
Beautiful autumn day there.
American 1730, contact center 125.7.
Oh yeah, Jepper, absolutely agree. Like I said, when I was a kid, long time ago, there was no PCs, right? We didn't have PCs and simulators and that sort of stuff. So I actually.
Windmill A696, cross 06 left.
So I actually made my own cockpit out of cardboard, and I painted, instruments on a piece of paper, stuck that to the cardboard in front of me. That's how I simulated being a pilot when I was a kid.
Departure, this is
hey, Benji, how you doing? Nice
we requesting clearance delivery for Edmonton, and we have information Gulf.
Nice, Edmonton.
WestJet 601, Toronto departure, good day. Cleared to the Edmonton airport via the AV7 departure, USIT transition, flight plan route. Departure runway 06 right, squawk 2276.
So again, we're crossing a runway, strobe lights is on. Checking right side clear.
We're clear for Edmonton Airport to F7.
Man, I am looking forward to this flight. This should be so beautiful. It's going to be a bit busy because of that hydraulic failure we're going to get.
Right, and Squad 2276 for WestJet 601.
We should get some beautiful
WestJet
views.
601, readback is correct. Push and start at your own discretion. Call me for taxi.
Roger, push and start
now, since Kidman is taking off ahead of us, I do expect
American 3977 behind the departing A320, runway 06 right, line up and wait.
Behind the departing A320 ahead of us, runway 06 right, line up and wait behind American 3977. Flughafenrundfahrt, yeah, Voyager, and completely free of charge. So I'm going to leave the strobe lights on since we already got the lineup clearance. TCAS goes on. Cabin crew prepare for departure. And let me read the lineup checklist here already. Takeoff runway is 6 right, full length. And TCAS, TARA packs remain on. And that's the lineup checklist completed. As a matter of fact, let me just go ahead and put that there. Hey Swiss Tony, how are you doing? Oh yeah, we definitely use that imagination back then, yeah, for sure. Late 90s, yeah, but I'm talking about 1975. That's what I'm talking about. I was 6 years old then. And these were the first kind of memories I had from my dad being a jet pilot and a starfighter. So, a long time ago. Let's get the departure chart ready. Everything's set. 057 on the heading.
Windmill 8696 identified passing 1,500. Maintain runway heading, climb 7,000.
7,000 runway heading.
You were 4 years old back then. We're pretty much the same age then. That is pretty cool. Right, so that's done.
Windmill 8696, turn right direct mobile on course, climb flight level 230.
Turn right direct mobile on course. Confirm the next of your transfer.
Any Windmill 8696, it's climb flight level 230.
230.
American 3977, winds 170 at 8, clear takeoff 06 right.
Clear takeoff 06 right, American 3977. Right, so it's going to be 057 initially, heading selected. Chrono on.
Tron departure, Flare 309, request IFR clearance to Charlottetown.
Flare 309, Tron departure, good day, cleared to the Charlottetown Airport via the Dead Key 5 departure, Olaba transition, flight plan route,
67,
departure runway 06 right, squawk 2257.
Rough set.
Okay, Charlottetown by the Dead Key 5, Olaba transition, then it's filed 06 right and squawking 2257, Flare 309.
309, your readback is correct. Push start at your own discretion. Call me ready for taxi.
P1, rotate.
Toronto departure, Delta 1038. I'm pushed with two good starts, ready. Requesting taxi.
Delta 1038, runway 23, or correction, runway 06 right, altimeter 3070. Taxi via Alpha Juliet, Bravo Delta, cross 33 right, cross 06 left.
Taxi over to 06 right via Alpha Juliet, Bravo Delta, cross 33 right, cross 06 left, Delta 1038.
American 3977 identified, passing 1,800 feet, maintain runway heading, climb 7,000.
That's correct. Maintain runway heading, climb 7,000, American 3977. So up climb, out blue, 7,000, autopilot 1.
Jazz 928, runway 2, correction, runway 06 right, line up and wait.
Flaps 1, speed is checked.
6 right, line up and wait.
Flaps 1. Right, downtown Toronto there, look at that.
WestJet 1210, runway 06 right, altimeter 3070, taxi by Alpha Tango, Bravo Delta, cross 33 right, cross 0.
No, we're not heavy, no.
We're just figure 1, ready to taxi.
Okay, taxi Alpha Tango, Bravo Delta, cross 33 right.
American 3977, turn right, direct Rickham on course.
Right, direct Rickham on course, American 3977. So there we go. Rickham on course, beautiful. So we should
American
have
3977, climb flight level 230.
Let me take level 230, American 3970. So that we should have a beautiful view.
And that was WestJet 601, you were ready for
flap
taxi
0,
as well?
speed check, flap 0.
Roger that, ready taxi.
WestJet 601, runway 06 right, altimeter 3070, taxi via Alpha Juliet, Bravo Delta, cross 33 right, cross 06 left.
Roger, altimeter 3070
so cool.
to Alpha
right over downtown.
Bravo Delta, cross 33 right, and cross 6 left for West 51.
Windmill 8696, contact center 125.77, good day. Jazz A928, wind 170 at 8, clear takeoff 06 right.
So 2577.
Jazz A928.
Just going to pre-dial
American
that.
265, or correction, Air Canada 265, behind the departing CRJ, runway 06 right, line up and wait.
CN Tower, correct? I was on there in real life. They have a glass plate when you're on top there. And they have a glass plate, and that scared the hell out of me. Blind. You look straight down through the glass. I remember some kid coming up, just walking casually onto that piece of glass and jumping on that glass. I was like, are you kidding me? Can't do that. Okay, boy, Joe. And a revolving restaurant, yeah. Brad, here's a deal, right? If I make it to Toronto next year, we'll have dinner at that restaurant, shall we? We'll be on it.
A928, identified passing 1,600 feet, maintain runway heading, climb 7,000.
Roy, I got them from this shop there.
Jazz A928.
Yeah, and they're actually good quality. I can vouch for that. So we're passing 10,000. So let's get all the lights off. Seatbelts off. Absolutely.
A928, turn right direct to mobile.
Look at that.
Right direct mobile on course, flight level 320. Jazz A928.
Jazz A928, flight level 220.
Flight level 220, and that can be my final.
Freda, moin.
Negative, center will give you higher.
Wow, so how quickly we already passed downtown Toronto, right? I mean, look.
American 3977, contact center 125.77, off lead LZN, see you next time.
Ja, vielen Dank, auf Wiedersehen, and thanks for the service, American 3977, until next time. That's really cool, thank you so much. And also, ein Auf Wiedersehen, cool, thank you so much. Toronto Center, good afternoon. American 3977 passing 12,000, climbing 230.
American 3977 Toronto Center, good afternoon. Climbing 230.
Jambo 330, American 3977. 3,000. So cool. The thing is that I've been to the west coast of the US so many times because of Pilot Edge, and I've not really been flying around on VATSIM here on the east coast. Was it that delayed, really? So let's have a look at the routing, shall we? So the routing takes us just past Buffalo, and then we go. Is there anything else noticeable here? Is that Syracuse here? Yeah, it is Syracuse. That's Syracuse. And then we've got. Oh, it's a bit north of New York, unfortunately. Yeah, we're not coming anywhere near New York. There's JFK.
American 3977, the Cleveland Center is offline. Change en route frequency. Good day.
Changing en route frequency. Thanks a lot, American 3977.
Speed, maintain runway heading, climb 7,000.
Runway heading, climb 7,000, Ave Canada 265.
And American 3672, runway 06 right, altimeter 3070, taxi via Alpha Tango, Bravo, Delta, cross 3.
Not 8.8, 1 to 2.8. There we go. Right, pleasure. So we're passing 18,000 now, so we're going to put everything to standard, set standard, cross-check passing 175 now. Checked. A couple of things to do still in the MCDU, so right now. So, cool. Let's see how many of you know some stuff about the hydraulic system of the A320. So, what are important flight controls you can come up with for the blue hydraulic system? So let's say flaps, spoilers, which are supplied by the blue system. Come on, Mark, you know that. Mark pretends to be asleep now. Come on, the blue system isn't that difficult. Come on, you know that. What's supplied by the blue system? No, not flaps and slats. It's just the slats. Yeah. So that's a backup power for the slats. Normally the slats will get power from the green system, and the blue system is there for backup. Yeah, rudders are a good answer because rudders are supplied by all three systems. So, if you look at the flight control page, you will see the rudder being supplied by green, blue, and yellow. The spoilers are supplied by GIBIC, so green, yellow, blue, yellow, green. The same on this side. So the blue system supplies the middle spoilers, right? Number 3 spoilers. Yeah, yeah. So Nikki knows. You got the left aileron, the right aileron, also supplied by the blue system. Now you can see that they always have kind of a backup power system, right? So there is always 2 hydraulic jacks, and you can see the way that they are being used to supply certain flight controls. You literally always have some sort of control. The RAT is just a ram air turbine. Mainly it's there to supply electrical emergency power. So it needs to make sure that your AC and DC essential buses are always powered. Right. So at the moment, obviously, it's not out, so it's not supplying the AC and DC essentials. But that inner core, that's the most important part of the electrical system. All right. So that's there. However, the RAT can also supply blue hydraulic power, as long as you have hydraulic fluid available. Yeah, we'll get to that. So the yellow system, guys. What's the yellow system then? Now, the yellow system obviously supplies some things like alternate braking. It supplies the spoilers 2 and 4 on both sides. Also, it supplies the rudder, 1 elevator, and 1 pitch trim. What happens, guys? You see the the yellow system is not supplying the left and right ailerons. So let's say you're losing blue and green hydraulic power. The ailerons won't be powered. So how are we going to steer the aircraft left and right if the yellow system is the only one remaining? Nose steering, yeah. On the newer aircraft, yes. On the very old aircraft, nose steering was actually supplied by the green system. Yeah, by the spoilers, exactly. That's really neat because of the flight control computer's ability to mix ailerons and spoilers. The system can actually deflect spoilers in such a manner that you actually are able to bank the aircraft. All right, very cool indeed. So, green system then. The green system is the biggest system that you have. Thank you very much, Senshai, for that link. So the green system is the biggest one, and if you go to my website, you go to Documents, and there, if you go to, let's have a look. Documents, hold on, Documents, Technical. So Documents, Technical, and you go to Hydraulic System. Look at that, beautiful, Senshai, absolutely incredible. There you can see all of the supplied systems, so yellow, green, and blue. And so you can see that the green system, being the biggest one, supplies most of the important things like flaps, slats, yaw damper, the stabilizer, obviously nose steering. Now the nose steering, that is on the old aircraft, so the newer ones, it will be on the yellow system. Just be aware. But landing gear, normal brakes, yeah. But that typically is also shown on the hydraulic system display. And you can see the blue system is the smallest one really, and the yellow system is the middle system. So very redundant, right? There's a video out as well. Senshai, excellent work. Look at that. That's so brilliant. So you can watch. There's a link there, and if you're interested. Yeah, so really nice. Thank you very much. Is there much difference in the systems between the CEO and the Neo? No, it's not. The reason being is that obviously you want to have the ability to fly the Neos and the CEOs with one rating. So the biggest changes really are the engines. All right, and everything engine related, obviously there are some differences. But otherwise, literally, hydraulic system, electric system, it's pretty much the same. RAT is available on all aircraft, including A320. What? No, so if you talk about the A320 series, so A319, 18, 20, 21, yes, they all have the RAT, yes. I was going to do something, I forgot now. What did I want to do? Oh, company message, that was it. Yeah, company message. There was something in here.
Good night.
Hey, Stepke, take care. No worries, Stepke. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out today, guys. Thank you so much. So at Sue, let's do AOC menu, receive messages, load sheet, pre-departure clearance, right. All good. And we're reaching 330. Mach out star. Oh. Oh dear. So, what do we have? We've got hydraulic green reservoir overheat. Right, very important. Power transfer unit off, so that you don't overheat the other system. And then, so normally you would say hydraulic green reservoir overheat, and then green hydraulic 1 pump off. Right, there we go. Off. So I've just seen there's something else coming on. Oh, it's already gone as well. So we have overheat as well as a leak. So hydraulic green reservoir overheat, green reservoir low level, green engine 1 pump low pressure, that was self-induced, and so green system low pressure now, as you can see here. So the idea about switching off the PTU is obviously if that system overheats and the PTU is running because of pressure differences between the green and the yellow system, you can actually transfer heat. Even though the liquid isn't exchanged, the heat through that mechanical pump section can be transferred to the other side. So that's something that's important to do quickly. You can't say, you know, let's just keep that that message open, but you don't do any action items. So that has to be done fairly quickly. As always, important thing is obviously fly the aircraft. Now we're already at cruising level, so that was already taken care of. We're above terrain, well above terrain, so nothing there to worry about. So normally you would check the indications on the overhead panel, see if there's a fault light in there, which there was, and then you go hydraulic green reservoir overheat ECAM actions. That would be the correct wording for that. Will the PTU shut off? Yes, if it's low level, it will also be done because they would expect the pump to overheat at some point. Yeah, so in case of low level, you switch off the green system, and again, you would just switch off the PTU so that it doesn't start running. Yeah, also guys, there's one misconception about the yellow system and the green system. The PTU, so the power transfer unit, is mechanically linked. However, the fluids are completely separated. So there is no, well there is, but just take my word for it, for us pilots, there is no way to transfer fluid from the green to the yellow system, all right? And so the PTU only mechanically transfers pressure from one side to the yellow side to the green side, or the green side to the yellow side. So if you got no liquid in the green system, the PTU will not be able to generate any hydraulic power. It does need the liquid, or the hydraulic oil. Alright, can you talk about the Neos being able to land in alternate law with, for example, FAC 1 and 2 fault? Well, the thing is, so alternate law leads normally to a gear down direct law approach, which is pretty much you flying a Boeing 737, right? Direct stick to surface inputs, no big deal really. The thing is, the more complicated thing is the procedure. So does it have secondary failures, right, with FAC 1 and 2 fault? Now that we can do some other time. Today we're just covering the hydraulic system failure here. So exactly, we're going to get to that, Jepper. Let me just continue now. So we're still flying along. So there's no more action items. Clear hydraulic. Then we've got status. Oh, not status. The symbol, a system display. So we've got wheel. We can see that a couple of systems have failed there. So the normal braking has failed. The auto brake has failed. And we've got spoilers 5 and 1 on each side failed, as expected. So first a wheel though. So the wheel covers normal brake, auto brake, clear wheel. Press that once. Then we have flight control. The system display for flight control pops up, and we can see that the green system, all the green actuators have failed now because they don't have hydraulic power. However, as you can see here, the green indications, the green triangles show you that all of the surfaces are all powered still. So there's no loss of flight controls. The only flight control loss is the spoilers. Right. So clear flight controls. Now status, stop ECAM. We always discuss here things about resets. Is there anything that we can do to improve the situation? Reset, or is there maybe something we should consider about, early foredeck, meaning is it time critical? Do we have a fuel situation? So do we need to do a quick diversion check? Yeah, so that's a question now, right? Is it time critical? That's a question to you guys. Is it time critical? While I have some salad. Hello. Okay, let me ask you this way, guys.
Welcome
so let me ask you this way
Captain
around.
Black Box Duo Channel
How long
experience.
would you fly?
Could new subscribers please make
with
their
green
way to the
system failure?
first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks, and premium flight infotainment will be served. Thank you.
Macan, thank you so much for your support. Coming in 9 months. Twitch baby, thank you so much. Macan, I hope you're doing well. It can't be time critical if you're eating salad. That's true. Well, again, then let me ask you, how many hours or minutes would you fly with a hydraulic green system failure? Depends on aircraft. Well, let's say here the A320. Deep diver, good evening. How are you doing? So the passengers right now, they have no idea. And the crew, the cabin crew, also has no idea right now what's going on the front here. Difficult. It's a difficult question, isn't it? Well, it's a trap, exactly. So here's my take on it. If I have a 3-hour remaining flight time, and I have lots of airports that are suitable for landing, and airports where I may be getting, some technical assistance, so technicians that could repair the issue, I don't think I would fly for 3 hours. Right. The reason being is that you are running on 2 remaining systems, but if one of those fails as well, you have a lot of issues. Now, of course, you also think about, are you flying towards an airport that has high terrain? Do you fly towards an area that has, stormy, kind of stormy weather, high wind velocities, thunderstorms, etc. So there's a lot of things that go into your decision-making model. So yes, theoretically, if you're over water, let's say over the Atlantic, and you don't have any options, well, yeah, you can fly, right, for several hours. The question is, does it make sense? It doesn't always make sense to just continue to your destination. Exactly, it's risk management. Right, so at the moment there's no fuel penalty. However, what happens when we extend the landing gear? What happens then? So first of all, you will see in the status page it says landing gear, gravity extension. Gravity extension, landing distance procedure apply. Yeah, it's correct. It's gravity extension, yes. What happens then? What happens with the gear once it's extended? Exactly. It remains down. Yeah, it's not retractable. You have a lot of drag. Literally, you're not maybe completely doubling your fuel flow, but at least 50% more fuel flow. We have charts that give you a rough approximation of how much more fuel you're using. Exactly, forward. Perfect. Now, forward is already thinking very far ahead, but it does affect the go-around performance. Right? Now, when you have two engines, it's not that bad, but that's exactly what I mean with once you get to your foredeck, so you fact, options, risk, benefit, decision, execution, check, etc., etc. Once you get into that model, you have to just make sure that the airport that you choose has a plan B available. Exactly. So once the landing gear is down, it's difficult to calculate your diversion fuel. Right? So if you look at your flight plan right now, we have Boston as our destination and JFK as the alternate. Right? The flight time from Boston to JFK is 38 minutes. Now, with that fuel, trust me, with gear down, you're not going to reach JFK. So here's already one important part of it, piece of information. When we approach Boston, and for any reason we can't land at Boston, we won't reach JFK. Right, we are pretty much committing ourselves to Boston unless there's an airport nearby that we could consider as a liable alternate airport. So here's Boston. Beverly Regional, I don't think so, but Halifax somewhere nearby. All right, so you could look out for other airports. All right, and then calculate a required fuel value for that. So what I'm trying to tell you guys is you're going to ask yourself the question, does it make sense to fly to a destination? All right, are you getting yourself into a corner where if the destination airport becomes critical regarding weather, right, or for whatever reason, mostly weather related, then you're going to go into a cul-de-sac, if you like, and there's just no option anymore. So that's something to be really careful with. Now, normally when we do our foredeck model, so there's a couple of facts that we try to collect. So first of all, it says landing distance procedure apply. So let's do that. So in our calculator, we should have the option for Boston runway was 33 left. That should be long runway. Apply the METAR. Landing weight is going to be about 62.5, let's say 62.5, and let's do or just off hydraulics. So we have green system, low pressure. So there we go, hydraulics, and we've got brake action. Actually, let's get the weather. So just checking the METAR there. So we've got 340, 14 gust 21, 10 miles, fuel 25,000. So the weather is good. There's no rain, no contamination. All right, so let's do max reverse. We'll do manual braking because we have emergency here. And we'll do dry runway. So it tells us, yeah, dead end, sorry, yeah, cul-de-sac, dead end, yeah. Exactly, you put yourself into a dead end where you can't get out of anymore. How can he not reach Boston? Isn't there version fuel, the fuel remaining at the Mr. Putch point? No, I mean, no, I mean, once you're at Boston, so let's say you get to Boston and the tower gets fired, right? You have a huge emergency where all of the fire trucks are needed, and the airport gets closed down. So that's what I mean. You know, so you have to be sure. You should make sure that you have a plan B. All right, don't put yourself into a spot where you just can't get out of anymore. Yeah, you can, Aviator, but I mean, yeah, the thing is, we're going to get to that in a minute, because normally our program that we have will tell us that, hey, you don't have reverse on the left side, because if you have a green hydraulic failure, you don't have reverse of 1. That's actually enough. All right, so when we select that failure, green hydraulic system, it tells us already that we won't have reverse on the left side. Hence, it's quite a clever system where we can't select something that you don't have. So yeah, we'll use idle no reverse. What about flap setting? May tell us use flaps 3 for landing. No, it doesn't. So we just the flaps that are slow, but we can use flaps full. Also, it will tell us if we are selecting a configuration that is not compatible with the failure that you have. So let me just check with my real world calculator here. So here, what I was telling you regarding a quick foredeck or quick check if it makes sense. It's a question you would ask yourself: does it make sense we continue to Boston in this case? The reason being is that obviously on a shorter flight, you are maybe already passing any alternatives. So New York is down here. Now, I'm not sure what kind of airports are around here. So that once I fly long range, I'll have more knowledge on these airports around. But right now, again, you're already at the point where you're starting the arrival route. So that's why, ask yourself, does it make sense? And a quick check of the weather would already give you a good indication. But regarding weather, it's windy, but it still is headwind component, so I don't have any major issues with that. So let me just quickly do performance landing. Good, so what it tells us here that we need about 5,000 feet of runway and we have 10,000 feet available. So even with that hydraulic failure, you don't have a landing distance issue. So is there a crosswind limit issue? Well, if it doesn't tell you that in the procedure, and you don't have anything in the expanded checklist either, or in the limitations section, then no, you can land at max crosswind component. The problem is, do you want to? right? So again, it's something you've got to ask yourself. Do you want to land at, 35 knots crosswind? Excuse me? Why is that not going in managed descent? There we go. Descent out blue, 120. What's the shortest runway in Boston? I don't know. I will need to check. So we're pretty much sea level. We've got lots of headwind component. Temperature is at 11 degrees. And the QNH is somewhere around there. Our landing weight, we said, is 62.5. A dry runway. And the failure is a green hydraulic. Low pressure. So green system, low pressure. Okay, calculate. So let's see what the real world calculator gives you. No, so driver, I mean, you could theoretically, but to be honest, I would plan for the runway that is open, right? That is being used for landing. Mainly, or at least the runway that has the least crosswind component. So if you look at the runway layout in Boston, the wind is from 340. The only real runway available that I would use is 33 left, obviously. Any of the other runways, 27 maybe, but 2,100 meters is not much. I wouldn't really like that either. And the other runways have too much crosswind component, really. I mean, not too much, but have a lot of crosswind component, which would make landing more complex. Possible, right? I'm not saying it's impossible to land at 21 crosswind in direct law, but you can do that. Right. So my real-world calculator gives me the option to land in config 3 and config full. Config 3 is about 4,500. Factored, so pretty much equals to what we have here, which is pretty good. Config full is even less. Config full would give me about 4,200 feet. All right, so real world they're using 2.7. Okay, because of emergency kitman, I would request 3.3 left, obviously, because of that wind. Now, alrighty, let's go have a look at the arrival chart. So we can already see you're really busy trying to work out, get the facts together. So landing distance required is at least about 5,000 feet. All right, we need a runway that is 5,000 feet long. That's the first criteria. If possible, least amount of crosswind component, so 3.3 left. And then once we extend the landing gear, we can't retract it anymore. So there's some operational aspects we need to consider later on. Auto braking, we've already done that. Slats, flaps, slow, again, operational. Procedure. Cat 3 single only. So here's the deal, guys. So we're still in normal law, right? And we can still fly Cat 3 single with it. We can do an auto land. So when I came across this failure for the first time, I was like, wow, GG Airbus, right? Because with a complete hydraulic system failure, the most important failure, we can still do Cat 3 single auto land. Pretty neat. Good, so status, in-up systems, green hydraulic systems, spoilers 1 and 5, Cat 3 duals in-up, normal braking in-up, auto brakers in-up, landing gear retract is in-up, reverser 1 is in-up, and the green engine 1 pump obviously in-up, and the yaw damper 1 in-up. So, remove status, beacon actions completed. Right, so let's say we did our foredeck. So facts, options, we can divert right now to New York. We can get the weather from New York, for example, and then yeah, work out other options like other airports that are available for landing. Again, I'm not so knowledgeable right now about these other airports that we have available around Boston. Maybe there is a good airport nearby. I don't know that yet. But let's say, because of the preparations, and we are already in the approach towards Boston. Boston has a couple of runways. So we have one alternative, 27 for landing, which is long enough. So let's say we continue to Boston. All right. How in real life? Now, if you ask me what would you do in real life, I would probably think about diverting to New York. Why? Because we have so many airports around New York. Right? We have New York JFK. We have I don't know if Teterboro would be long enough, but we have Newark. We have what's the one there called to the northeast? LaGuardia we have, right? Exactly, Bob. Yeah, LaGuardia. So there's already 4 airports close by. So if one gets closed for any reason, we've got 3 more options nearby, which we can reach even with gear down. So that's a discussion we would have in the flight deck. And then we go with the safe course of action, obviously. So in real life, I would very likely be more inclined to go towards New York than continue to Boston. Just because right now I have a feeling that Boston is more a dead end once we load the landing gear. I did not know that. No, I did not know that, Bob. No. Cool. Good. So, facts, options, risks, benefits, and we just talked about some of the risk-benefit stuff, right? So New York would have a better risk-reward ratio, if you like, so better options available. And then we come to decision-making, right? So we decide, in our case, now to go to Boston. Execution, meaning we do all of the calculations again, refine the the calculations, enter all the data that's necessary. So let's go get the weather here, update. And so I have 3051 at the moment. Temperature is 11 degrees. Oops, 11 degrees. And the wind is 320 at 17, gusting to 23. Minimums. Now, even though we are capable of Cat 3 single, we're going to shoot a normal Cat 1 because the weather is good enough, so it won't be an autoland. We would also want to check congestion. No, so Alpha, that's one good thing if you have an emergency. So if you squawk 7700, call in to ATC, say you have an emergency, well, you're number 1, right? So congestion is not a issue with that kind of emergency. So 33 left, Cat 1, there it is. So Cat 1, minimum 220. 220 knots. 220 feet. Now, regarding config for landing, I am going to take config 3. Again, we have a long runway. And in case of missed approach, we'll go gear down with flaps 2 instead of flaps 3. So that will help a little bit with the climb out performance. So we have 3051 is set. Right, it wants more drag. Let's have a look. Alright, so arrival routing right now. So we're on the approach. Next one is 11 to 12 at the next waypoint there. So let's do a little bit of drag there. 11,000 is the limit at the moment. And then for the arrival, now since we are going to go via... let's have a look. Harris, Riffy or Brody Beach? Let's have a look. So Brody Beach, Ski2, overfly, then heading... There we go. Alright, so that's the one we're going to take. So I'm going to give us a fictional clearance. So they would say clear to J-Fund to arrival. Or descend via the J-Fund 2. And that means 5,000 at beach. So 5,000 is what we're going to dial in. There we go. We're back on path. Speed brakes back in. Cool. So auto brake isn't working, meaning we use manual braking anyways. So that's the last thing to do with setup. So briefing wise, now this is a bit more complex compared to your normal briefing. So initially we would say we're arriving via the J-Fund 2. We have a sector altitude of 2,500 feet, so that's not a problem. And we're expecting an ILS-31 left approach. So first, a 3-3 left approach. So first we brief the normal approach procedure. So by these waypoints and according to all the restrictions. And then it will be followed by the ILS-33 left approach, which starts out of Ben 4000, then we'll descend 3000 to Cohas, and then the final descent out of Nimoy, 1500 feet. Inbound course 330 degrees, minimum is 220, so bar 220 it is. And then the missed approach will take us... standard would be climb at 1500, then climb and right turn to 3000, and then outbound radial 030 to Waxen. That's 14 degrees Boston and hold. So, yes, exactly, Alpha. So gear doors will also stay down. That's why you have a higher fuel flow. So not just the gear, but also the gear doors that stay down. So my thought will be, for the normal procedure, okay, we'll leave that as it is for now. We'll have a think about that, if that makes sense or not later. Good. So, we'll use flight director approach, so fully managed. Flap 3 config, auto brake is off or in-op, so we have to do manual braking. Question is, can we vacate the runway? Well, it doesn't say that the nose of steering is in-op. So yes, we can. Does it make sense? Would we vacate the runway? What could be the issue? Right, so I would say yes, we would leave the runway. So vacate to the left, and we will vacate the runways, stop somewhere with ATC control on the taxiway, and have the fire services check the aircraft, see if we have any leakage, right? So if there's lots of hydraulic fluid still leaking out, and we taxi on, and we contaminate, you know, a huge part of the apron, it wouldn't make sense. So if we have a huge leak, it would probably be that we switch off the engines, get some stairs to the aircraft, some buses, and have the passengers vacate the aircraft on the taxiway. Yes, another question would have been, would you have prepared the cabin for an emergency landing? Right, well, probably not, because the landing is pretty much normal. We have full control. We don't have a nose wheel steering issue. So, you know, there is literally, I mean, you can, of course, it's up to the commander to decide whether or not to do a full cabin preparation procedure, you know, with letting people know where the emergency exits are, the evacuation procedure, or even maybe brace position, that sort of stuff. But again, I would probably not prepare for an emergency landing here. Yeah, exactly. So Jay, exactly that. So you know, leaking fluid is definitely something that would be a concern. Right. So now we come to the point with non-standard and abnormal procedures. So non-normal would be a alternate and then direct law approach. So direct law approach is something that we don't do that often. There is a expanded procedure available in the documents with or direct law. We would look at that quickly, just make sure that we have covered everything. So for the approach part, we have to slow down earlier. We have to get more time, or have more time available for have the slats and flaps extension. The landing gear extension will also be taking some time because we do that via a QRH procedure. So that's something that does take time. And so we would put that into consideration there, right? Then we would fly the approach. So we have alternate law, then direct law. Oh, what am I talking about? No, disregard. Why am I talking about alternate law, direct law? Disregard. No, forget it. For some reason, the last time I had a hydraulic abnormal, I think we also had a flight control computer issue. I think it was one of the FAC computers was failed. That's probably why I'm into that alternate law. It's not. So we have actually normal law. So gear down. Forget everything about alternate and direct law. But we're going to have slats flaps slow. That's something we need to consider. Then we land. Spoilers 2, 3, 4 will extend. 1, 5 will not. Reverse. That's something to consider as well. The reverse of 1 will not activate. So what I would suggest, since we have enough buffer to the max landing distance, I would go idle reverse on engine 2. Not full reverse, because that would cause a lot of yaw moment. So idle reverse on number 2 engine. Manual braking, that's important. And well, but apart from that, it's nothing too major. So we talked about vacating the runway. Now, what about a missed approach procedure? So missed approach procedure would be go around flaps. The flaps will go to config 2 in this case. However, after reading the modes for go around, we will not say positive climb, gear up. You could say positive climb, but gear remains down, right? You will not touch that gear lever. Yeah, so consider a lower than normal pitch angle because of that higher drag. So just be aware of that. Monitor the speed carefully. And
Boston traffic, weight mill 8696, established to localize next to 7, 16 miles, Boston.
now, I don't know, that depends on the type. So regarding nose wheel steering, guys, if the nose wheel steering is on the yellow system, if the green, if the gear doors remain open, it doesn't matter. Now, it would only matter if your nose wheel steering is on the green system. But if it were on the green system, it will be in up anyways. So to my understanding, the nose wheel steering should work. Yeah, contrary to what Chisco just wrote there. But it depends on the add-on, guys. So it could theoretically be the case that yeah, we actually do not have nose wheel steering. Let me just go through my official documents there. So hydraulics. Kipman from American 3977. You can go ahead. We'll circle a bit to the south to deal with our hydraulic issue. Yeah. No, Chisco. So you have to, trust me, you have to differentiate between the older aircraft, so the first generation of aircraft, and the second, third generation of A320s. So the first generation, so all the ones that were built at the beginning, they had the nose wheel steering on the green system. And then, yes, you would not have nose wheel steering. All right. But with the newer aircraft, and I'm pretty sure the FENIX simulates the newer type. I may be wrong, I don't know. So, but normally I think it had the nose wheel steering on the yellow system. No, it's not the Neo. This is a CO. Yeah, so the thing is, I'm pretty sure it's on the yellow system. So let me see. We'll see. So after landing, we'll see if we are able to steer the aircraft. Right, so missed approach we covered as well. We'll climb up. Gear remains down. We'll climb to the missed approach altitude. No, Chisco. No, it doesn't disconnect the steering. It disconnects the green system. Hey, Sana. Okay, so you have options for both systems. You can choose. Hang on, EFB. Let me see that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, there it says, yeah, yellow hydraulic steering. I have that active. Yeah. Yeah, perfect. Exactly. So if you turn that off, then I guess in status you would have that then. There we go. So look, so how cool is that? So you can actually switch between the two variants. So you can actually do that. And then nose wheel steering will of course not work if you have the older version. But in the second and third generation, you can actually have hydraulic steering on yellow, and then the hydraulic and then the nose wheel steering will work.
Now that's how pros.
It doesn't matter if the gear doors close or not. There we go. Cyanide, I hope you're doing good. I hope you recovered well from your procedure. I hope that is all fine. Yeah, so Chisco, you are correct. Again, you are correct if the nose wheel steering is on the green system. And you have green system working normally until you have a manual gear extension for whatever reason. Let's say you have a mechanical failure of the gear. Then you would use the gravity gear extension handle, and the first turn shuts off. No, Chisco, it doesn't. Trust me. It does not switch off the steering. It switches off the valve to the green hydraulic system. But for us, it doesn't matter because it's switched. It's broken anyways. So there's no change for us in that regard. So let's go direct to... what was the fix there? Oh, I'm super busy, unfortunately. I don't know. Man, I wish I would already be on holiday now, but yeah, thanks for asking, but no, I'm really busy. So let's do Cohas 150, insert, and let's turn right. Boston traffic, American 3977 is on a 25-mile, 33 left in Boston. Chisco, I have the gravity gear extension procedure here with me, and there's two variants. Look, our company has two variants. They have the older variants, and they have generation 2 and 3. And it does the distinction. So only the older versions have nose-wheel steering not available. The newer ones, so the newer generation aircraft, again, because of that hydraulic system, the nose-wheel steering being on the yellow system, you have hydraulic steering, nose-wheel steering. Yeah, but Chisco, then you have the same settings. Right, that's the blue lock. Let's go down 4,000. Have a look in your settings. So maybe you have different settings to me. Right, so here under airline modifiable information, they put in the option. You can have the yellow, the steering on the yellow system. If you switch that off, then the steering is on the green system. And then yes, if you have it on the green system, then you do not have nose-wheel steering. But again, I'm having that on the yellow system, so I do have nose-wheel steering. Oh, I thought we talk about the FENIX, Chisco. So, you know, you can't talk about different sims and then tell me that I'm wrong. Lock star out, light slope blue. But Chisco, then in the real sim, then you're using the first version. Yeah, then you have an old version, old Airbus version, and not generation 2 or 3.
Boston traffic, Care 976 is about 17 miles south of the airport. Inbound, we're level at 1500.
All right, flaps one, speed checked.
We're going to do a left base for the visual runway 27, Boston.
Okay, that's copied. An American 3977 is on a 20-mile ILS 33 left approach in Boston. Alright, Chisco, all good. Flaps 2, speed check, flaps 2.
American 3977, Care 976 here. I'm going to let you come in first so there's no conflict.
That's very kind, thank you. We'll keep it expedited, American 3977.
Take your time, no problem at all.
Thank you much. Yes, yeah, it could also be company modified. That's also the case sometimes.
King Air 227 is holding short, runway 33 on Charlie.
So, let's have a look. But I like these discussions, because through these discussions I have to look into my books and just make sure that I still have it right. I can be wrong as well, right? These aircraft are so complex.
Look at traffic, King Air.
And sometimes
227, Hotel Bravo,
you may have just, you know, forgotten about something.
On the Logan 4 departure, direct
So
path.
that's the traffic there, that's fantastic. I'm going to intercept out of 4,000, guys. Just so not to get in conflict with that traffic. Right, let's do the gravity gear extension. So, I have the checklist here with me. Do not apply this procedure if at least one green triangle is displayed, blah, blah, blah. We haven't not got that. So, gravity gear extension handle pull and turn clockwise 3 times. So, Oops. So we turn that. That's once. Twice. So the first one, shut off, valve closed. Second one releases the up locks, and then the third time, out comes the landing gear. Via the free fall system. And quite correctly, the gear doors cannot close because of the missing green hydraulic system. And that's also indicated here. Now there will be a warning, landing gear doors not closed, or there can be a warning. Then landing gear lever down. There we go. Clever Airbus tells us landing gear doors not closed, max speed 250. There we go. Fuel consumption increased. Well, who would have thought? FMS prediction unreliable. Yes. That actually comes from the Hapag-Lloyd incident, right, where they ran out of fuel and just made it to Vienna. Right, gears not uplock, correct. Max speed 280, but that's because of the gear doors. It's going to be 250 restriction, and fuel consumption is increased. Clear, and FMS prediction unreliable. Right, clear landing gear. Status.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box YouTube channel
Nick,
subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment
I can tell you from real life, these doors
you.
are huge. They are huge. Nick, thank you so much for the 10 months on YouTube. I hope you're doing well, Nick. So, anything else? Yeah, fuel consumption increase, that's new. The rest remains the same. Remove status. Yeah, I need to get in contact with you. Nick, once I'm on holiday, I have lots of time, and we'll get together again. Because I'm interested to hear what's going on in your life. Well, let's just keep 160 for now. Flaps 3, speed check, flaps 3. Because we do want to expedite. That looks nice. Right, Boston, here we come. No cows on the runway, I hope not. Fuel check, we've got 3.5 tons. That's still a lot of fuel. However, we are committed now to Boston. So in case of missed approach, we are emergency aircraft. We'll do a pattern and try again. On 3-3 left.
2,500.
Manual thrust. Heh, why is that disconnect button not working anymore? There we go, thank you. Auto thrust off. Cat 2. Boston traffic, American 3977 is on a 6-mile final. Runway 33 left in Boston. Speed managed. Oh, all the best for that, Nick. Flaps R3 already. So science liquid on. Obviously, I was talking too much there with you guys. Landing checklist, EKMM landing, no blue. Actually, we should have done the approach checklist as well. Again, I was just talking too much. Baro ref 3051 is set. Seatbelts, yeah, then we would have seen the seatbelts are off. Minimum Baro 220 feet. Auto brake is in-op. And the engine mode selector is normal. Checklist completed. Penguins. God, you guys. Right, manual flight. And again, we are in normal law. I don't know where I got the idea from regarding alternate law. I was on the wrong movie there. So, we're climbing 3,000. So, Mr. Approach 3,000 feet is set. Oh, let me just do...
Boston traffic, citation Charlie contact runway India, holding short runway 33 left, waiting for traffic inside.
So 33 left. Why can't I activate the...
1,000.
Boston traffic, Air 976 is approximately 7 miles east of the airport. We're beginning our
Hey, Brad, that's really kind. But first of all, let's just wait for the jingle.
For visual runway 27, Boston.
So let's concentrate on the landing.
Autopilot.
Brad, thank you so much for the 711 Canadian dollars. That's really kind of you. Happy landings. Thank you, Brad. We are going to have a meetup, I promise.
500.
Joystick. What's happened to the camera there? There we go.
400.
Yeah, so 27 knots headwind. I can feel there's a bit of turbulence, but not that much.
100 above.
So that has improved now. That is not so aggressive anymore with the wind gusts.
Minimum.
Get slightly low. Let's correct that. There we go.
100. 50, 40, 30, 20, retard.
Oh, a bit too much.
Boston traffic, Charlie Romeo India, lining up on runway 33 left.
Oh, that was a long landing. Come on, reverse. Manual braking. Why is the reverse not active? Oh, switches don't work for some reason. Alright. Should have given me a reverse at least on the 2. But it may just be my switches. Right, manual brakes are on. Reverse is stowed. Let's vacate left here. And I can definitely say the nose steering is working. EdForce5, thank you so much for the 10 months as well. 10 months, Black Box, the failures go hand in hand. Lol, how are you doing? I'm doing well. Lots of stuff to do, but I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. EdForce5, thanks for the support. It was the FO landing. 3-3 left in Boston is vacated. So I guess I have to go this way first of all.
Boston traffic, Charlie Romeo India, taking off on runway 33 left on Island 6 departure.
Jessica, all good, all good. That's always good to hear that people learn. Even I learn a lot here from time to time. There's people that are very knowledgeable, and again, I don't get everything correct either, so no worries.
Boston traffic here.
Good night.
Lilo, good night to you. Take care.
On the visual runway 27, Boston.
Right, let's retract the flaps. And Kitman, thank you so much as well. My God, here we come.
Autopilot.
Wow, guys, that's really incredible. Thank you so much for the amazing support. Now, where do we park? Blimey. Kitman, where did you park? Kitman, thank you so much for the €10 donation.
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box YouTube
and there's
channel
the
subscriber experience. Could new subscribers please make their way to the first class cabin where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
And the ground is on land, Captain.
All the way back there. Let's do that. After landing checklist, radar predicament is off.
Yes, Captain. Contact 121.9er.
Oh.
Ground is on land.
Ah, okay, got you now. Thank you. Oops. I didn't realize.
Boston traffic here, 976 is on.
Boston ground, good evening. Sorry for the late call. Just vacated 3-3 left. Good evening.
Is this the American A320 over there on Alpha?
Yeah, my apologies. American 3977.
Hi, American 3977 Boston Ground. Where are you headed today? Over to Terminal Bravo?
Bravo sounds good, yes.
All right, Terminal Bravo via Alpha. Thank you very much, and thanks for flying in.
Pleasure as always. So via Alpha to Terminal Bravo. Thank you so much, American 3977. Right, I did not realize, so thanks Kipman for letting me know. Did not realize that there was ground online. Yeah, but we were in the approach already with Athena radar, and I thought if he wanted me to call him, he would give me a shout because he was busy. I know that Athena radar covers pretty much everything over Greece, so yeah. So I did not on purposely ignore him. It was like the question was, does it make sense really to call him? How come I don't have any indication there? Ground charts. Oh, there we go. Right, on Alpha and Bravo is there. Right. Now, you would ask yourself, how often does this actually happen with green hydraulic failure? Like, you know, it shouldn't happen often. Well, I can tell you, I know two of my aviation or pilot friends actually had a green hydraulic system failure in real life. And the last one was only like 5 or 6 weeks ago. So it does happen. Yeah, is that already the Bravo terminal? It is, isn't it? So if I go there, because that's a beautiful spot here. That's Bravo. There we go. Let me just go there. Actually, that was Bravo 27. Let me just see if I can get some control here, GSX. Now, don't tell me we don't have any AFCUT file here either. It's that GSX moment, yeah. No, it's not. Essentially, no. So this was Flight Tampa from the just through the Flight Tampa installer. Alright, that goes off, that goes off. Transponder off.
Boston Ground, KR 976 is clear of runway 27. We're on Echo, holding short of runway 4 right.
KR 976 Boston Ground, welcome to Massachusetts. Taxi via Echo, cross runway 4 right, hold short 4 left.
Taxi via Echo, hold short 4 right. Or pardon me, cross 4 right.
So Kipman, once again, thank you so much
we're
for your
going
support.
to Charlie 275, by the way.
Thank you so much for flying along.
Roger, I figured you're heading over to the Cape Air parking.
You bet.
So I'm not sure if he's already logged off. Is it getting dark already? It can't be. Is it really getting dark already in Canada? Yes, unfortunately. Wow, okay, well that's, it shows you Christmas is soon, guys. Trust me. Christmas. Very soon. Maybe firewall, well, it worked on the first flight. So let me just restart Quattle. Hold on.
Carrier 975, cross runway 4 left at Echo. Continue taxiing via Echo, Bravo, Charlie to the gate.
Merry Christmas. God.
Cross 4 left at Echo, continuing taxiing to gate Charlie 275 by Echo, Bravo, Charlie. Here,
right, let me just try to reset that. Quattle. There, let's try that. Turn it off. Start. Only 4 hours behind GMT. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, our sun goes down here. Well, our sun, but the sun goes down very early here now. Thank you much, Forward. Yeah, I've got medical tomorrow, so not really looking forward to that, and then work later. Hope all is good, Forward. Mass good.
Couldn't find valid airport data at this position.
Yeah.
Services are not available.
So AFCAT, that's the problem. It's not finding AFCAT files. Runa, thank you so much. Thank you. Guys, thank you so much for making support. Again, sorry for not being able to stream more often. But come 23rd, 24th of November, I'll be home until end of the year. So much more time to do more streams. So big thank you to everyone. Especially, we've had Kitman coming in with a 10-year donation. Then we've had, let me see, Brad coming in, Brad Pedersen with $7.11 Canadian dollars. Thank you very much for that as well. Thanks for all the resubs. The new members, welcome. And let me go and have a look at the night lighting here real quickly. So disconnect from VATSIM.
Good night, Black Box.
Aviator, thank you. Nikki, thank you so much. Alpha, good night to you as well. Aviator, good night. Yeah, Flight Tampa does make some good sceneries. Boston. It's weird, I've never been to Boston in real life. So when I was on the 747, we didn't fly to Boston. Who knows, but maybe soon. Who knows? Brad, thank you once again. Brad, take care, stay safe. See you again soon. My dear moderators, a big thank you to all of you helping out today. As always, thank you so much. Stay safe, everyone. Stay positive, and I'll see you again on Monday next week. So schedule. So we'll stream Monday and Tuesday next week. There he is. Thank you much, Brad. Okay, guys. Thank you. Good night. See you soon.